I hit the boy up and then I go skating a Rari. Baby, welcome to the party.
Hey man, say man, we back with another one and all that. Yeah man, somebody sent me this video and you feel me? Hey, I've been tapping into this nigga's channel too, coincidentally, you feel me? Well, yeah, I seen a few videos from it, you know what I'm saying? So I tapped in. But somebody sent me this video and they wanted my perspective on it. So we finna get right into it, man, and see exactly what's going on. Shout out Sacramento Street Wars, you feel me? His channel been going up. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? And we salute niggas, man. We don't do no hating and faking around here, man. So yeah, we gonna get right into the video.
See, it was a time when the Bay felt like Sacramento was trying to be like the Bay. But Sacramento didn't go to the Bay. The Bay came to Sacramento. And it been like that for a long time. And I could say like probably since like the 60s, 70s, 80s, and like so forth. Cause on both sides of my family, like both of my grandmas and like their siblings up in their ages came from the Bay Area. And everything after that is from Sacramento. So that just says like Sacramento always like, you know, gained the Bay's culture through over time. Always caught on to the Bay culture over time, gradually. But it was a time where Mac Dre moved to Sacramento in the early 2000s, and it could have been before that, late 90s, early 2000s. And there was a rap group named Something Terrible, and that was for Show, Sauce, Stupid Swoop, Bad Business, and Clapper. And they was pioneers of a lot of that Thiz movement. Like, they was like the first niggas to be ghost riding and shit like that. And they from the South area. They from G Parkway and all that shit. Like, they used to be at Cal Skate going dumb on top of the whip and all that type of shit. So it wasn't just like the whole Sacramento had caught on to that wave already. It was that specific group and crowd and area. Because the whole Sacramento, even the whole South Sacramento wasn't like onto that wave. Because the difference between the Bay and Sacramento, period, is just like, you know, we gang bang and they don't. Like, we claim Bloods and Crips and they don't. So we have our own culture of our own. As far as like gangs and a lot of slang, we might kind of talk the same and, you know, kind of dress the same, but we're easily identifiable and we gangbang. But Mac Dre even had them on Thiz Entertainment, Something Terrible. Even mentioned them in a lot of songs, got a lot of shout outs. He had a lot of love. And they was even on Thiz Entertainment up until the point when he died, and probably a little after that, but they changed it into Stupid Entertainment. And they're even on the Block Report, I believe, Hood to Hood, and all that type of shit. A lot of them Bay Area DVDs and shit like that. But like, and then moving on as time went by, like dance groups begin to form, turf fanatics, turf dummies, dumbass heathens, and all these dancing groups begin to form like after like the hyphy movement and Diz and all that shit. And the Bay Area was doing it also. And you know, it's just a lot of just history between that and just like culture, because we listen to the same type of music. You know, they always came through Sacramento and made money. And Sibo is a pioneer too of like getting a lot of rap careers started. And it always was Sibo Presents. Sibo Presents. So he play a lot a part of like Bay Area artists is getting their name out there. And that's not even, and that don't really even got nothing to do with the theaters entertainment. I mean, yeah, and hyphy movement and shit like that. But he pioneered a name into the Bay Area culture also, and musically. But like I said, like the Bay Area always migrated to Sacramento. So as we're picking up on their culture, like they picked up on our culture, because a lot of them start banging our hoods, start banging our gangs. A lot of them say blood, a lot of them say cuz, and a lot of them could have been in Sacramento hanging with family members and blood, cuz, and you know, just the migration of Crips and Bloods, period, from LA and Stockton and so forth. It's even a lot of Bay Area residents in Stockton. It's a lot of Bay Area, period, outside of the Bay Area through Northern California. So, you know, that just goes to show that they're very influential also, and carved a lot in this culture and, you know, shit like that. But they like had a lot of cliques and shit. So they also brought like a lot of that with them, like in different cliques and shit, because they got like turfs and cliques and all that type of shit. And a lot of blocks, singling out blocks and all that shit. That's a lot of like Bay Area and like Oakland and shit like that type of shit. And they brought a lot of that to like a lot of cities. But that's like my take on like Mac Dre area and shit. And he used to live in Sacramento, like I said, Arden area.
Yeah, man. I pretty much agree with, you feel me, a lot of what he was saying, but except, not, but with the something terrible, like or kind of like with the niggas, sack niggas, I feel like they did. I feel like say like with something terrible, like he say like them was the first niggas that was like in sack, or like, yeah, they was the ones that was kind of like more bay orientated, you feel me? They was kind of like had that bay swag. You feel me? So it was like, I felt like maybe them niggas probably had family in the Bay and was, had that rubbed off on them. That's why they took that back to Sac and was going crazy at the skating rink. And niggas was really, we was out there a lot, cause I used to go out there, for the summer a lot, when I was a young nigga. And then like for the blood and cuz thing, like that's another thing. Like our blood and cuz is different from y'all blood, cuz I feel like they got that, cuz California influenced California too. Our influence is strong, California, because California got the whole world gang banging. You feel me? So it's like, with that, it's like I feel like the blood and cuz thing come from the Black Panthers. You feel me? I feel like not I just feel like, but nigga, if I'm not mistaken, the Crips and the Bloods originated from the Black Panthers. You feel me? And niggas used to say like Young Blood and Young Cuz, and it wasn't really like a thing, to that pertain to game banging, you feel me? And then like, and as far as like the hyphy, like, cause he say Mac Dre came out there and he seen like, something terrible in them going dumb basically. And Mac Dre was already hyphy, like Mac Dre was already going stupid. Nigga, you feel me? Then you got Keith the Sneak. Keith the Sneak was going dumb in 98. Niggas been high siding and all that. Keep it on the real, 3 times crazy. You feel me? Then you got You got you know, Keith the Sneak just is a big part of that. And then you got E40. We got, you know, we got a lot of factors, you feel me, as far as like the Bay Area, you feel me? Like Sebo did play a big part too though. Nigga, you can't knock Sebo. And just Sac in general, I feel like we like this. You know, real niggas always realize that Sac in the Bay is like this. We locked in and real niggas is trying to build bridges and not burn them, you know? So like, nigga, you feel me? I did this reaction. But you feel me? Yeah, nigga. It's gang TV, nigga. Make sure y'all niggas tap the notification bell, nigga. It's gang.